welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today let's talk about the purpose of change. Change is so important, even though we don't like it, because who likes to walk into the unknown? When things are changing, especially when we feel like we have our life set up a certain way, it doesn't feel good when things are disrupted, when our ways of security or comfort is disrupted, when our patterns have been altered. It doesn't feel good because now, okay, I got comfortable in this situation and now it's changing for me. Now I'm changing. Now my mind is changing. Now the things that I have in my life is changing. What do? You know, now you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable again, and it doesn't feel good. Sometimes we question, God, why is it that every time I seem to get comfortable, you uproot me and I end up uncomfortable again, only to work hard to get back comfortable and then possibly be uprooted again, and the cycle keeps going? Well, change is important because when you're going through change, it teaches you, one, not to get comfortable, because nothing in life is comfortable. Nothing. I don't care what it is, where you come from, what type of family you have, what you got going on for yourself. It's not comfortable. You can never get comfortable because life is undetermined. We constantly go through change. We're constantly evolving. Things come into our lives. Things leave out of our lives. We have children. Our children grow up and they move away. We go to work. We may find that job is not for us. We may get into another job. Our job might lay us off. The list goes on. So if you never have change in your life, you'll never know how to handle situations or circumstances like that when they come about. So look at the purpose within that change versus the fact that it's changing. I think that's what we get caught up on, and that's when we get angry and we start to lose our trust in our higher being, in God. That's when we start to lose trust in ourselves, or we like, oh, well, he's doing this how? Because this just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm good one moment, the next moment I'm not. I'm happy one moment, the next moment I'm not. I don't want to do this. Like, some people even, they get so bottled up in that things are changing for them in their lives, and they may not be prepared for it, or they're looking at it from a standpoint of, I must be doing something wrong. I must be cursed. Something must be wrong with me. They look at it from that aspect, and it does cause them to unalive themselves, or to just give up on their dreams, their passions, their purpose in life, because they feel like no matter what, it's going to change. Things are going to go wrong. Something's going to go wrong. But if you look at it from that standpoint, of course you're going to have that mindset that, why should I even try when it's going to change, when things are going to alter, or, things are going to be, ripped from underneath my feet and I'm going to have to start again. Stop looking at it that way. And instead, look at, what is the purpose in this change? What is God trying to get me to see? Why is he saying that, okay, time is up in this area, or, things are changing in this aspect of my life? Why? Because you'll be amazed to know that at the end of the road, at the end of that tunnel, it's always going to be for your good. Always. Even when it looks terrible, even if the change is horrible. Oh no, I just lost my house. I just lost my car. My boyfriend or my wife or husband just walked away. You feel devastated sometimes in change. But usually when all the dust settles, you'll realize that God was bringing you to something greater. Now you have a even better house, one that you can afford and still have money to save. And it even looks better. Now you have a better spouse, a better significant other. Now you're able to love yourself and to stop hurting. Because a lot of times we stuck in relationships where we're hurting, we're not happy, but we're comfortable. And so we think. And it's not until things shift that we realize how unhappy we were, how much life we were letting pass us by. how much we were settling for less than what we deserved. But you don't see that when you're in it. We never can see the photo when we're in the photo. But once God removes us and we wipe our tears after crying and we're getting built back up and we're strong enough to look at that photo again, we'll see all the stuff that was like, oh God, thank you so much that I got out of that. Thank you so much that this happened. Thank you so much that that happened. Thank you so much that you called for me to move to a different space. You know, thank you so much that my circle of friends changed. Thank you so much that I had to go back to school. And even though the first time I went to school, maybe I struggled, but I thank you because I really wasn't retaining information. You know, so always look for the purpose and the blessing behind the changes that are happening in your life. Because I guarantee you it's for a reason. And like I always tell you, our lives is not for us alone. When we go through things, we're supposed to be able to tell our story to help somebody else. We lived it for somebody else. As much as that sound like it's crazy, it may sound like it sucks, but it's true. You'll be amazed of how your story, your life experiences can help the next person. But it won't happen for you if you just refuse to change and you stay comfortable in what you think is comfortable, and you just end up settling for way less than what you deserve, and you end up sitting in positions where there's no growth. The purpose of change is growth. Accept change. Stop resisting it, because the more you resist it, the harder it's going to be, the longer the process is going to take, because eventually it's going to have to happen anyway. But y'all let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the comment box below. As usual, all I ask is that you're polite and courteous in the comment box. Someone like myself is reading your comments, and we are here to uplift one another and to spread love. So we'll keep the conversation going. Bye.